Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN. For some, it's been a beautiful season. For others, it's been a nightmare. Happy Halloween, everyone. Week 9 of the NFL, I'm Chris Berman. Let's see who came dressed as a winning football team for this one. Chicago, New York, now. Dressed.
These fans have been tailgating for hours, and now they are just moments away from what they've been waiting for. Hi, and welcome to Giant Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. My good buddy Peter O'Keefe is with us, and Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
Well, Dan, when you have two great receivers on the field, you know it's going to be exciting. Bernius Coles, he's a magnificent talent. He's clearly one of the very top receivers in the National Football League. He's got an excellent mind for football, Dan, and his determination to make the most of every down means that you very rarely see him make a bad play. Ike Hilliard is also a first-rate receiver. He can beat you so many ways. That's what makes him so dangerous. Certainly one of the great players in this league. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first gets the signal, and we're set. Bryant boots the opening kickoff. Jones catches it back at the 4. At the 30.
Thomas Jones.
Booker didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far. Umeniora gets the sack at the 26.
O.C. Umeniora gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the
third down. 14 yards to go. Coles catches the bullet out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Warner makes the throw after the play-action fake, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Kurt Warner sings this one perfectly. Great pass, great catch, great play. Let's have another look. Bullseye. What a precise throw. They keep doing plays like this.
Cousin makes a play on this one and forces the down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Warner throws a heater, and it's complete at the 25. Brought down hard at the 22. It will be first down. Williams makes... Warner fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Larry Centers faces down two defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
Thomas gains 5 play, and that will bring up second down. Thomas gets the call again and gets in for the score.
Yeah, that's a score. Yeah, let's go.
This is a nice short yardage run here, Dan. When push comes to shove, you want to be able to get the yards you need. And as
ready. Edinger booms a beauty here. Peterson there catches it at the 1.
All right, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, don't touch now.
Brown hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. That will bring up second down. Tomlinson dodges this one way out. This one will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
the markers on those routes.
It'll be fourth down. Fields takes the snap and pummels this one deep. Tillman gets it at the... They'll start at their 33-yard line. It's intercepted. Tackled at the 49.
Kurt Warner is feeling some pressure as he lets this one go, which is why it zings right into the defender's reach. He wishes he had that one back.
They'll start at the 49-yard line. Manning throws a bullet, and it is not realistic. Tomlinson has his number called on second. Manning fires this one over the middle, and this one is incomplete. Fields takes the long snap and punts it away. Tillman fields the punt at the 12. Right. The ball's loose. The Giants have it. Umenioria takes his first carry of the game, and
Carlos Emmons delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there, and he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are what they do on this drive as they start at the 8-yard line. Tomlinson takes the handoff and runs into traffic. He's in for the touchdown.
Tomlinson finds the hole on this one and gains some good yardage. Wow, great blocking on that play.
Peter, that gets the signal, and we're set. Ryan kicks this one away. Smith fields the kickoff at the 9. Dragged down at the 20. Thomas takes his fourth carry of the game and heads left. Stopped at the 25. Thomas chews up 14 yards, and that brings up first down.
That's the definition of a standout year.
Warner sings it to the right side, and
he could have a typically impressive day.
Thomas picked up about 7, and that will bring up first down.
First down, Bears.
Anthony Thomas lowers his shoulder and just slams into the defense. Watch this again.
That's great. Tacklers definitely don't expect a runner to attack them like
that. And when you're afraid to go down, you can find your way out of tackles like that.
Green sacks him way back at the 49. Warner just rifles this one, and the reception's made at the 37. Finally stopped at Umenioria. Gets the sack way back at the 40.
Osi Umenioria gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah. That's going to push.
Warner fires this one over the middle, and he connects for a pickup of 14 on the play.
Vernius Foles has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about...
Cousin tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down. Edinger with the 43-yard attempt, and they take the lead. Edinger rockets this one deep. Peterson decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 25. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
25-yard line. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Tommy Harris hands the offense a huge loss by getting the sack way in the backfield. Check it out. Oh, yeah, he went right through the O-line.
Hilliard catches this one, and Manning floats this one out to the right sidelines, and they get the first. Charles hauls it in. The Giants take. Manning rifles it out left side. Wideouts on the field. Catches it over the middle. The Giants. Manning throws this one on a rope, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
You Eli Manning throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Peter, the ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryant kicks it off. Jones fields it all the way back at the 3. Brought down at the 19. Cole grabs the fastball. The Bears will take a timeout. That's their second. Walker tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Giants are out in front, 14-10. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime numbers and look at the difference in time of possession. The Bears should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. The A-Train, Anthony Thomas, got the carry here, and he comes through. A 2-yard touchdown for the Bears. The Bears strike first and go up by 7. Dub Bears towards the end of the first quarter, the ball at their own 32-yard line. William Peterson would come up with the big play to kill a drive because he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Dub Bears still late in the first. Bears winning by 7. Osi Umeniora is going to come up with the big play here. Whoop! The ball's loose. Scramble. He's there to grab it. The Giants in control after a fumble recovery. LaDainian Tomlinson got the carry as they pounded at him on the ground, and he made the most of it. An 8-yard touchdown for the Giants. Game tied 7-all. After driving 49 yards on 10 plays, Paul Edinger is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. A 44-yard field goal. Giants late into the second quarter, Eli Manning would find his target on this one. A 30-yard play that set up a Giant touchdown. Dub Bears coming up on the end of the half. Bears trailing by 4. Kurt Warner connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Giants are holding on to a lead, 14-10. And now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Lavernius Coles has been unstoppable. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. A small lead, 14-10. Let's go down to the field. Joyce decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at...
One single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful here.
Tomlinson has his number called on first down and gets well past the markers for a first.
LaDainian Tomlinson sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
A big run there. And, you know, that's the first time he... Tomlinson will get the carry on first down and gains about 3 yards. Ponder. Tomlinson chews up 9 yards, and they will move the chains.
Mike Brown eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops them, but way past the marker. That one's going to hurt.
Williams grabs the bullet and... Tomlinson picked up about 12, and that will bring up first down.
LaDainian Tomlinson has a great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him. A huge gain.
Tomlinson gets past the line and chews up about 4 on the play. Tomlinson will get the carry on second down and heads wide right. Tackled at the 1.
the tackle.
And touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
Dan, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the D and picking up the yards that he needed.
Bryant rockets this one deep. Smith decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 23. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover...
And will start this drive at their own 23-yard line. Thomas carries this one out to the right. Cole makes the nice catch and is well past the markers for a first down.
Lavernius Cole shows his coverage, man, the finer points of pass patterns, namely, get away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man. His way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Thomas takes his 10th carry of the game and will end up losing. Warner unloads this to the right sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Kurt Warner has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan, it makes you wonder.
And there he is with the catch. Well, look, you got an easy job, Peter, and you made a lot of money. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is I got to work with you.
Oh, yeah. Again. Clark grabs the rope right side. Thomas gets the call on. Intercepted. Tackled at the 25.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his... Tomlinson takes it for his 11th. Tomlinson gets the call again and takes it upfield. No one in front of him. 35, 25, 10, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
Peter, while he's used to being in the end zone, this is a great day even for him.
I love it. What a player.
It's the signal, and we're set. Bryant kicks this one away. Jones fields the kickoff at the 3. Dragged down at the 20. This drive at their own 25-yard line. Warner floats it. Booker grabs the floater right side. Warner rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. No dice, and many yards. Sacks him back. This one falls incomplete.
The comeback is going to be very difficult.
Tomlinson gets the ball and the circle. Tomlinson picked up. Finn goes in motion. Tomlinson gets the call on first down. Tomlinson is at the 10. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Giants.
LaDainian Tomlinson sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
That touchdown will seal it, Peter.
Well,
There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryant kicks it off.
Thomas Jones took it out.
Warner gets some air under this pass and yards to go. Greason.
That's when you can obliterate it.
Warner zings it to the right side. Good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on downs.
Justin Gage has all the space and time he needed to make that catch. So why doesn't he? He was open out there, people.
Well, they don't. We'll start this drive with unbelievable field position with Tomlinson gains. The Bears take a timeout. That's their final one. Tomlinson takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It'll be 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown.
This is a good call here, Dan. These short yardage plays are a lot harder than you think, but on this one, they
signal, and we're ready. Ryan does. Jones fields the short kick at the 17. Tackled at the 26. Come out on top, 42-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Giants stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's start this on the first play from scrimmage in the second half. LaDainian Tomlinson is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground. He makes the most of this one. A 27-yard play that set up a Giant touchdown. The Giants move ahead by 11. The Bears already inside field goal range. Sean Williams was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Giants, after getting an interception, Giants ahead by 11. LaDainian Tomlinson is going to take this one to the outside, and once he gets the corner, it's a foot race. They've opened it up now and lead by 18. Kurt Warner would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Bears losing 28-10. LaDainian Tomlinson let his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. A 19-yard touchdown for the Giants. The Giants have opened it up and now lead by 25. The Giants, after a stop on 4th down, already inside field goal range. LaDainian Tomlinson got the carry here and he was able to break through. A 2-yard touchdown for the Giants. And that's where we'll leave this one. Giants serve up a blowout, 42-10. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. LaDainian Tomlinson was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Kalber. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You were fantastic, and you prevailed with a big victory. What put you guys over the top?
I have to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. You know, the offense starts out with the foundation, and that's the offensive line. Those guys often get overlooked, and they bring it every game. I think their hustle was a big part of us coming out on top today.
Back to you, Chris.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long. This is SportsCenter. I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Eagles edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Before we get to the big news of the week, let's do a quick shakedown on the rest of the NFL's injuries. Kim Herring might be the biggest loss on this list. The team's injury report listed a broken wrist and that he's out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Hines Ward is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
The Saints lost this one, but will stay at number 4 in the NFC South. Triandus Luke had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Ravens win their 4th game of the year. Bears, Giants. 4th, LaDainian Tomlinson got the ball here, and it was a defensive meltdown. He's got lots of space ahead. The Giants go on to win this by the final score of 42-10. Ricky Prohl Shampoo had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Panthers beat the Raiders. Right on the Mississippi River in St. Louis, we had the Rams lose by 6 points. Over at Paul Brown Stadium, we had the Bengals lose by 6 points. Jets, Bills. Points. Eric Moulds, he split out at the 14-yard line as they look to get 6. Makes the move toward the middle, and a nice catch at the back of the end zone for 6. The Bills win this one by the final score of 17-14. The Chiefs got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Tampa. The Vikings won on the road and will have to travel again next week when they meet the Packers. The Seahawks won this contest but will stay at the first place in the NFC West. Redskins, Lions. The NFC. Kevin Jones wants to get his team inside field goal range. Gets the handoff at the 42. Oh, he may do more than that. He shakes too. He could go all the way. Touchdown. The Lions go on to win this by the final score of 17-14. And in our final game, we had the Cardinals come away victorious. So we're more or less at the midpoint of our season, things starting to take shape just a bit in our playoff race. Here's the men that got my prime-time players game balls. And if they get their way, we will see them come postseason. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.